I'm Lindsay Brickall. I'm with the Phoenix Partnership, which is actually a group that is specifically formed to be a real jobs program developer and implementer. And we work with two training partners. We work with New England Tech and also with Polaris on a new project. And this is all incumbent worker training that is employer-driven and demand-driven in essence. The curriculums were developed to create skilled workers or upskill workers in the manufacturing industry and get them lean and critical skills for manufacturing employees. We are in our fourth cohort of what is the Manufacturing Essentials series. And just to give you an idea of the kind of classes we run for that, Intro to Lean, Safety Practices and Procedures, 5S, Quality, Standard Operating Procedure and Productivity. That program has gotten, the feedback from those programs have been incredible from employers. And basically, you choose the employees you want to send to the program. We can run 20 through at a time, and they go through. The employers came together and talked about what the needs were. And this is a diverse group of employers, and we're always welcoming new partners. But kind of looking at the what you need in your workforce, or what you need your current workforce to have in their toolbox to move forward, to be really great at their job, and to possibly move up in their careers. We provide, this partnership is fully funded in terms of the training is completely free. Real Jobs Rhode Island takes care of that. There's a 50% wage reimbursement for the training hours. We provide child care and mileage reimbursement to the employees, and each of the participants gets college credits from New England Tech and an OSHA 10 card for the Manufacturing Essentials Series class. Building on that Manufacturing Essentials series, we then developed the Manufacturing Developmental series, which is like the level 200 group of classes. The first cohort of that is currently running. So far, so good. That has classes like Frameworks for Manufacturing, Problem-Solving Tools and Methodologies, Intro to Process Improvement Methods, and a People Management Teamwork element. So we've had everyone from production level employees to HR in these classes, and supervisors. We've had a very wide array, and the feedback has, like I said, really been impressive. The Manufacturing Essentials is a 9-week class. The Developmental Series is a 7-week class. The classes meet 1 day a week for 4 hours, and the idea is we didn't want to take people off the floor of the manufacturers for multiple classes a week. This was the schedule that our employer partners said would work best for them. We ask that our employer partners commit to making their employees available during these times. You're not responsible for making sure your employee gets up and comes to class every week, but we ask you to make sure that they're available. You can't tell. We're asking you not to pull them off onto another project during these hours. So you're not responsible for getting them there, but you should make them available during those hours. If they miss a class during the Essential Series, that's not going to throw them off completely. We've had employees that come back during another cohort to make up a class they missed just because they want to learn the materials, not because it impacted the college credits they get, or because of the only thing they can't miss any OSHA classes, safety classes, or they won't get the OSHA certificate. So those are the two trainings that are running right now, and then we're developing a 1-day executive lean training, which is going to roll out in September. It's more of for executive level managers and supervisors, to give people an idea of the language that their employees are going to be using if they're going to these lean programs, or if they want to learn more about how to move to a lean journey in their shops. This is a good starting point. It also might be an alternative for people that can't afford in time to send their employees for a 10-week class. This is 1 day. The training is also going to be funded by Real Jobs. It is going to be implemented by Polaris. Nathan is going to be teaching it. And so we're enrolling for that, and then there will be a second 1-day workshop, which is going to be more about people management. So if you're moving along in the lean journey in your organization and you want your supervisors and managers to understand how to manage a lean workforce in a lean company, that one, which is still in development, is going to be, I think we're shooting for November. So that's a lot of information. This is all on the Polaris website. We have our own webpage on the Polaris website, which is very helpful. We've already run two cohorts. We're running another level 100 and level 200 cohort in September and November, so those are going to be starting up again. So if you're interested in sending employees, come talk to me. You don't have to commit or anything right away. I can answer any questions you have, and I can also put you in touch with someone that sent people through the trainings, or if you want to get a better idea, or talk to our evaluator, who also happens to be here. Lori is helping, URI is helping with our program evaluation, so she's seen the response from employer partners. Does anybody have any questions? Yes?
Are these exclusively daytime programs all day?
The Manufacturing Essential Series, the 9-week series, and the 7-week series meet once a week for 4 hours during the day, between 8 and 12. A couple of the classes have two of the classes, the safety classes, are 5.5 hours because you get your OSHA time card at the end, but they're not full day classes. Only the 1 day mean.
4 hours?
Once a week for 4 hours.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Where are they located?
New England Tech, usually at the Post Road. Currently all our classes are being held at the Post Road campus at New England Tech, so it's 10 minutes from here, not even. The 1-day training will be hosted at Polaris. Occasionally we do meet at the New England Tech East Greenwich campus as well. Thank you very much.